Awesome. Hello, everyone. I'm Creative Lisa, and I'm high vibing in from Long Beach, California. How is everybody this beautiful Monday? So, today I want to talk about, I'm getting real. Um, it's all about taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is the best way to vibe high. That's what the title is. And I'm seeing it show up in my life so much that I want to talk about it. I am going nonstop at 110 miles an hour all the time, which I love it. It's my business. I'm doing things. I'm just go, go, go. My mind is going. It's creative. It's flowing. You get it. And I allow things to fall on the back burner, but it's not the right thing to do. And it's not the right things to fall on the back burner because it's teaching the universe on so many levels and it's taking care of myself. I will let things go because I've got so much going on that I don't get these things taken care of. And your health, you're taking care of you has to be number one. If you don't take care of you, then there's no you left to take care or support anybody else or anything else. You can't take care of your business, you can't take care of anything. Last week, I actually the week before last, and then going into last week, I moved a bed on my own and pretty much on my own. I had a friend of mine help me towards the end and getting it into my house, but I moved it out of the storage, out, and then I helped him move it in the house and put it in the thing and everything, just the two of us. And it was a big bed, king size. So my back was a bit tweaked because of it. And I'd already been having a little problems with my hip. I did something to twist it. And so I wasn't allowing it the necessary love that it needed. And so my back was sore. I just kept going until last week. It finally said, no, 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 no. And it went out on me. And it forced me to breathe and to be. And it was the best thing ever. I still got stuff done, but I did it at a different rate and a different pace. And by being able to do that, it allowed me to just kind of unwind a little bit. And I don't agree with making an excuse. This happened. Now I can't do it. I got to do this. No, no. There's ways you can shift things around. And so what I realized is taking care of myself and giving myself the time that's necessary for me to play full on is most important. So to be able to do that, I've got to take care of all the little things. So, making sure that you're eating right, making sure that you give yourself some self-care and some self-love. Going to the chiropractor for me is extremely important. Um, Working out on a regular basis, drinking enough water on a regular basis, giving yourself a little downtime, take a walk, leave the phone at home, downtime stuff. So all of these are so important. And if you're not doing that, then you're not feeding your soul and your body what it needs. And that's kind of what happened to me. I kind of let that go. And I was still working out every day, but it probably shouldn't have been because of my back. And now I'm not able to. And so I have to shift how I do things and shift my whole process now because we're forced to. And how many times has that happened is I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. The medical industry has a tendency to put a Band-Aid on it. Oh, you've got a symptom. Let's put a Band-Aid on it and not find the actual initial problem so that we can solve it completely. They want to put a Band-Aid on it and give you a pill. That's not necessary. That's not helping. Find out what the original problem is. And so that's what I'm doing now for my own self, for my own body, is finding out. I already know why the back happened. That was me. But taking the downtime, sitting appropriately in my chair, taking the time, with the backrest and getting that set up properly, and just really focusing on how I feel on a day-to-day basis and when to say no, and when to say yes, and when to focus, and when to relax. These things are so important. If we don't take care of ourselves, we're teaching everybody else and the universe to not take care of us either. And then there in turn, that's what happens. And then we attract that into our lives. It's not what I want to attract. I want to attract self-care. I want to attract self-love. I want to attract people's respect. And if you want these things in your life, you've got to first give it to yourself. And this goes with anything. And with anything, if you want something in your life, or you want something to attract that in others, then you first have to give it to yourself. And I realize that is the most important. So this week, I'm now getting blood work done, x-rays done, going to the chiro on a regular basis, all at once. So because I've allowed it to fester, so to speak, I now have to get it all done. It's taking up time. I'm going to go this afternoon and get the blood work and all that crazy stuff done, just to kind of see where everything is sitting at, because I've kept putting things off and kept putting things off. And we can't do that. We can't do that with our health. We can't do that with this body. This body is designed to house us for quite some time. And if we don't take good care of it, it's not going to last us. It's like a car. If you don't put proper oil in it and water in the radiator, and if you don't put air in the tires and new tires and all of these other things, your car isn't going to run. So this body is a vehicle that's transporting our soul and our being around. And if we don't take care of it, it's not going to support us. So we have to know when to say no and when to say yes. And know what to say no to and know what to say yes to. And that will vary for every person. Vary for every person. So next time you feel a little tired or your body says, I need a bath, listen to it. It's talking to you for a reason. Take care of it. Give it the love that it needs so that it can support you moving forward in living your best life. Always. When you do that, it'll step up to the challenge and you'll have the energy to step up with it. Make sense? I'm learning it. I'm living it. And now I'm correcting it. So, with that said, give yourself a hug, give yourself some love, and treat yourself with loving kindness, because if you don't, nobody else will. If you don't support yourself, nobody else will. If you don't treat yourself with respect and love, nobody else will. If you don't treat yourself abundantly, nobody else will. Yes. Big difference. Big difference. I know. So, with that said, I am making this short and sweet because I have a couple things to do, and I am going to lie down a little bit and put some ice on my back and give myself some self-care. So think about what's one thing that you can do to give yourself some self-love. What's one thing that you would love to do that you don't make time for, and post it in the comments. I'd love to know, because the more we take care of ourselves, the more the universe is going to take care of us, and the more we're going to attract people into our lives that will cherish us as much, if not more, as much, if not more, than everything else around us. So always be the example of how you want others and the universe to treat you. And when you can do that, you'll be surprised at how amazing your life will be. All right. With that said, have the most amazing day ever. Do something kind for yourself. And if this gave you value or benefited you in any way, please like it and share it. And I will see you on the next live. Mwah. Remember to always go out and create something magnificent. Ciao for now.